Hi, and welcome everyone. I'm Matthew, and my teammate is Aryan, and this is our final semester project, The Future Shifting. Starting with the case studies, we have looked into the Montessori educational ideology and the MIT building, understanding the different educational ideologies and understanding how different collaboration and cross collaboration between different departments helps in creating innovation. And the location of the building itself is in Glendale, and the site is surrounded by many suburban areas, including elementary schools, retirement homes, religious places, etc. When looking into the site analysis, we know that the community near the site, many missing spaces for people to interact and come together, and people from different age groups to hang out together. And the one of the objectives for us is to create hotspots with the site and with the building so that people from different age groups can come together and interact. And after the site analysis, we have created a fusion of spaces that has to be inside the building, which consists of the creator lab, the research and improvement focus lab, the collaborating studio, the social ventures center, and the virtual integrator. And with those spaces, we have made it into a flow of how an actual project will happen inside the building. So a person entering the building will first come to the interactive learning area. From there, they will be directed to either of the two or three studios: ecology studio, the pathfinder studio, and the entrance studio. And at the end, they will be given a spot on the social impact center to for their design. The vision of the space itself was to create uh, a space that inhibits operations and continues learning with respect to social, environmental, and economic issues in current and future situations. And this was a conceptual stage we had uh, played with the different studios around the garden spaces and proposed zones and for different age groups. And the spaces are laid out in a manner so that there is maximum interaction. Now, these are the design evolution. In the first iteration, we had added a community garden. There was visual connection between the spaces, and there was a linear flow for the building. In the second iteration, we focused more on the different levels of interaction, defining the virtual breakout areas. And finally, this was our project, Future Shift. In the site plan, you can see that there are many spaces at the rooftop for people to hang out and to enjoy the view. In the first floor plan, there are mainly two areas. It consists of the social venture center and the learning lab. Inside the social venture center, you can see people expressing their ideas and getting the product out to the society. The learning lab, that's where the starting of the process and where the project starts. And this was an entrance perspective, and this is a social venture center perspective. In the second floor plan, you can see that there is a Bionet studio. The Bionet studio mainly consisted of a studio that was looking into how the future of humanity and how the future of the earth is going to be. This is a perspective of the Bionet studio. And then within the third plan and section, we can see that there is the Pathfinder studio and the Unreal studio and the third floor. And these are the perspectives for it. Thank you. And does anybody have any questions?